What's happening there, everyone, and welcome back to another video on our channel. In today's video, we'll discuss why Robert Kiyosaki thinks the US dollar will die. So let's get into this right now. Robert Kiyosaki is making headlines with his current prediction about the US dollar and his warnings about a giant incoming crash. The American entrepreneur and businessman is renowned as the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of the most popular best-selling books regarding personal finance and money. Nearly 50 million copies of Kiyosaki's book have been sold in over 100 countries worldwide. Meanwhile, his companies Rich Global LLC and the Rich Dad Company have an annual revenue in millions, and Robert's own net worth has reached an impressive $100 million in 2023. But what has the financial expert predicted regarding the US dollar? In a tweet from July 2023, Robert Kiyosaki wrote, "Giant crash coming. Fake money, aka fiat currency, to die. BRICS meeting in South Africa on August 22nd to put nail in the coffin of fiat, fake money. Get into real gold, silver, and Bitcoin ASAP. Take care. End of fiat fake money near." In simple terms, Kiyosaki believes that the upcoming BRICS summit in South Africa will serve as a catalyst for the downfall of the US dollar. For those who are wondering what BRICS is, it's an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These nations have been quite vocal in challenging the traditional Western economies, especially the United States. According to multiple reports, the BRICS group is planning to change the entire global economic landscape by introducing a new digital currency backed by gold. It'll be launched during the BRICS summit scheduled for August 22nd to 24, 2023. According to Kiyosaki, the gold-backed cryptocurrency will cause severe implications for the US dollar, as he thinks that the dollar will die as trillions of US dollars will rush home. In his tweet, the famous author also predicted that Bitcoin will hit the price level of $120,000 next year. He believes that gold and silver are God's money, while Bitcoin represents people's money. According to him, all three investments are allegedly the most suitable choices for unstable times. In a follow-up tweet, Rob explained the recent surge in the stock market. Why is stock market taking off? Because debt ceiling removed. He wrote, means national debt to rise with stock market. Rich get richer as America gets poorer. Sad. Sticking with real money and real assets, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Robert Kiyosaki's warnings also state that the demise of the US dollar will lead to skyrocketing inflation, and because of this, a giant crash may be on the horizon. Earlier in 2023, Kiyosaki predicted that the US economy is headed for a crash landing, and he warned people that everything will crash. Now the question is, what can people do to survive the incoming financial and economic crisis? Thankfully, there's plenty of useful advice from experts who believe that keeping calm and avoiding irrational financial decisions is extremely important when facing a recession. During such times, there's a lot of uncertainty and fear, which triggers feelings of financial hopelessness, so it's imperative to avoid panicking. Staying calm can help you feel empowered to make the right financial decisions and navigate a recession without damaging your finances. Another helpful tip is to scale back on unwanted expenses. It goes without saying that you will need every extra bit of cash during an economic crash and skyrocketing inflation, so trimming all extra expenses can be helpful, according to experts. You can start with something as simple as making your own coffee every day and avoiding high-tier subscriptions that you don't need. Not to mention, pay off your loans and any high-interest debt before the recession so that you're free from the shackles of never-ending credit card payments during the economic crisis. But paying off debt and avoiding extra costs alone isn't enough to stay afloat during a giant crash. Experts recommend going the extra mile and transferring your discretionary income into a hard-to-reach savings account. It needs to be difficult to access so that you're less likely to dip into your savings. According to author and financial expert Cameron Huddleston, you should have that amount, the total amount you're saving from all these ways that you're going to trim your expenses in half, that automatically transfers to a savings account. Similarly, it's important to maintain a strong emergency fund, which should contain at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. Adding more money to your emergency cash reserve will prepare you even better in case of unemployment, which is highly likely during a recession. Before we continue, do be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon to be updated with our latest videos. Alright, let's continue. Financial gurus often encourage multiple income streams and finding ways to make passive income. Freelancing, starting an online business, and renting out your car are some of the side hustles you can pick to bring in some extra cash. But if you're looking for even bigger returns and maximum stability during a recession, you should work towards building profitable investments. A recession may seem like the wrong time to start investing, but successful investors often see it as an opportunity. The competition is a lot lesser during a recession, so if you play your cards right, you could end up with huge profits. However, always do your research before investing and only make investments that you fully understand. Also, make sure to diversify your portfolio and don't sink too many upfront costs into passive income streams. These are just some of the many ways in which you can prepare for the upcoming economic crash. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. So what are your thoughts on Robert Kiyosaki's prediction? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.